lifestyle. Sports cards and we live now. Jeremy Lee in the building and every guest that you ever needed. Sports cards after hours keep the hobby heated. Updates, hobby talk like you never seen it. Sports cards live and none could ever beat it. Sports cards is a lifestyle. Sports cards and we live now. Welcome to another episode of Sports Cards Live with your host, Jeremy Lee.
All right, guys, welcome everybody to the March edition of the MC Mondays Live Showcase Edition. And this is an absolute banger of an auction. I can't even believe what we are about to do here, you guys. 105 cards ending 1 minute apart. And there are no shortage of absolute grails. Let's bring out our co-host, the Crystal Ball, Mr. Michael Hathaway. Crystal Ball, you know this auction better than even I do right now. How excited are you for tonight?
I am pumped. I mean, you talk about incredible cards all over the hobby. Vintage, baseball, 101s, first Bowmans. It's amazing. This is really one of the best auctions I think we've ever had.
Right on. I want to quickly say, if you are watching on Instagram, and I see about 4 of you right there, come on over to YouTube. There is a link to the show in my bio, or at least to the channel. Come on over to the show. Join us in the chat on YouTube. I looked at this auction, Michael, and I was blown. I had to call Mr. MC himself today and just say, what the heck is going on? Like, this is absolutely stellar. This will easily be the biggest MC Mondays auction in history. This will easily be the biggest MC Mondays Live we have done here. Obviously, the biggest showcase auction, the once-a-month featured auction put on by MC Sports Cards. And let me just tell you that, like, there are probably a dozen cards that I would love to purchase tonight. It's more than a dozen. It's ridiculous. We're going to have some fun. We're going to see lots of bids coming through. And the first auction ends in just over 2 minutes. So let's say a quick hello. We got a few comments already. Kevin Hawthorne from Lakeland, Florida. What's going on, Kevin? Linda's first. Hello to you. Michael is calling from New England. Yes, he is from New England. Nicholas Augusta, welcome to the show. HB, Joe P for Hobby President, and Tampa Home Investors. What is going on, Tampa? Good to see you. And Dave, Joe P, the potential one-day hobby president, is with us as well. What's up, Joe Perot from Santa Cruz, my co-host on Saturday nights here on the channel. And Robert Scott. Jeremy, 4 of the last 5 nights. Yeah, we have lots of shows on the channel, and this is a fun way to cap off the run for sure. Kamikaze, shelves look bare after that shoeless. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Yeah, I don't know, Jonathan Jordan. I don't have it in hand yet, but we'll see. I should hopefully have it within the next month or so in hand. Very excited about that. But guys, there are some crazy cards to be excited about tonight here on MC Mondays. Michael, we got to jump right in. The first auction is this one right here. Ty Cobb. This is a cut auto from 2016 Topps Strata. It's a 1-of-1. Beautiful auto. Looks like it's obviously on a check. We're at $3,827. I like the full body shot of him too right here. Looking very debonair might be the word. Joe, is that a word? It's a 1-of-1. Over to you, Michael. What do you think of this card?
Yeah, I love this. This was really the best year of Strata, in my opinion, and Cobb always signs beautifully. One of my favorite little things about Cobb is that he used green ink. For whatever reason, that was his color of choice, and so it's so fun. You're walking by a showcase, you can instantly see a Ty Cobb cut because that green just jumps. This is about what they do. Maybe we go to like 4,500, around 5K. Those are the higher end of Cobb cuts.
All right, 7 seconds left. 40 bids, 3,827 still, 3,928 now. 42.33 comes through, takes it home. The action has begun. Card number 1 of 105 is in the books. Let's keep on rolling, you guys. We have a 2023 Topps Mercury red foil game use patch auto of Victor Wembanyama, number 2 of 5 in uncirculated Mercury condition. Nice patch, nice auto. Let's have a look. It's got the streaks on the. It's got a little streaky on the long strokes of the auto, but that happens. We know that. What do you think of this card, Michael? 29 seconds, $11,000.
Yeah, I love this 3-color game worn. You know, the best thing about Mercury is if you go to the back of the card, they tell you what game it's from. I mean, no other product is doing that consistently, and it's just so great to see his Topps kind of get back into basketball card production, that this might be the standard for their high-end product. I mean, it's just so exciting.
So, yeah, it says it right there under that black band. We've gone from 11,000 to 12,000. 5 seconds left. 64 bids. Final moments right now. 12,000. 12.6 comes through. Takes it home. We can call that one cheeky. Number 2 of 105 is in the books. Next up, LaMelo Ball 2020 Flawless Horizontal RPA Emerald, numbered 4 of 5. Pretty card. I do like the emerald foil around the patch window. It goes nicely with the nice aqua color blue of the patch. Great looking auto as well. Again, uncirculated. Michael, we're at 5,650. What do you expect out of this?
You know, the last time one of these sold, it was actually the little Hornets nameplate badge, and it did 5,700, but that was before the season really kicked off, and LaMelo's been having such an amazing year. I mean, we're kind of cruising to going past 6K. I guess the only question is, do you sniff 7,000? And not out of the question.
All right. 12 seconds left. $5,650. 19 bids on the LaMelo. Very pretty card. Let's see if we get some action. This I saw a question recently. Do you want to take cards out of these uncirculated holders? I don't know that I would. It looks like this one is going to settle in right there at that $5,650 mark. Next up, a 2005 Topps Finest Gold X-Fractor LeBron James. 29 copies only produced. This is a BGS 7.5. There is the serial number right there. Interesting number 29 for that, Michael, and 7.5 because of edges. So I don't know. From here, it looks really good. We don't have time to inspect it, but my gosh, that might be an undergrade, or there is something we are just not seeing, because those edges look good to me, Michael. 4,100. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, listen, they're not 10 or 9.5 edges, but I mean, 6 is rough. This card is gorgeous. Gold X Fractors always look insane. I think we got to break 5K on this just with the eye appeal.
Yeah, well, let's see. Here we go. 36 bids, 4161 now. 2 seconds left. 4605. Can we see one more bid come through? We don't get to 5. $4,605. That's going to bring us to this 2017 Cornerstones Legendary Quad Patch Auto Kobe Bryant. It's a BGS 8.5. There's only 15 copies out there. You have 4 windows for patches, 2 nice patches on the bottom. I like that 3-color one right there. And that auto itself is legendary. Look at that one, Michael. $6,100, 36 bids, 30 seconds left. This is a nice looking Kobe. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, this is awesome. I love these Cornerstone cards. I wish they continued with them. This is actually doing really well. The last time one of these sold, it was one of the BGS 9s, and it had 2 3-color patches, and it only did 5,500. So the fact that we're sitting well above that is awesome, but I don't know if we'll go much higher as a result.
It's a great looking auto, $6,100. 4 seconds left now, 36 bids. We might settle in right there at 61. Looks like we, in fact, do. Want to give a quick hello to 90s Hockey. Jonathan Jordan says that card was undergraded. He's talking about the Joe Jack. Kamikaze says, Cage bid me up. Good for Cage. He's got good taste. Just couldn't quite beat me on that one. I'll take the win 100%. Thank you, Joe Debonair. Welcome, everybody, to the show. Hello, Jeff McMahon. All right, Michael. We've got a Luka Doncic Spectra rookie patch auto gold from 2018. It's a BGS 9.5. It's at $5,149. 24 seconds left. Nice auto, nice patch. How do you like the card?
This thing is gorgeous. I mean, when you see this under the light, it just screams Gold Prism. The way it kicks off is gorgeous, and a nice patch and a nice auto. Checks all the boxes. This is cheap. I want to go to 5,500 at least.
4 seconds to get there. We get to 6,013. Never you mind, Mr. Hathaway. You're going to be happy. 6,302. Another bid sneaks through and comes in. There we go. We are off to a hot start here tonight, you guys. Here is a 2012 Contenders rookie black auto, 1 of 1 Kawhi Leonard. This is a BGS 9.5 with 10 on the surface. Auto looks really good right there. Neat little card. All sorts of color match with the black and white motif in the background. And, of course, that Spurs uniform. Michael, we're at 1,137. Seems a little bit low. Now we're at 1,376. What do you expect to see here?
Yeah, it's tough. This card sold on auction in 2021 for 12,000. Market's so much different. Kawhi's status is so much different. I think the fact is that Kawhi's just kind of been on ice for the last few years, honestly, and it's tough to see where his market goes. I hope we go higher, but this might just fall a little flat.
All right. Well, there doubles to 28.27 right there, just like that. 31.27 as well. Almost a triple in the last 5 seconds. All right. Here is a very special card. This is a rookie year. Alexander Ovechkin, limited logos from the Cup, 50 produced, BGS 8.5. Pretty cool patch. That's part of the star or something. I'm not really sure exactly what that is, but I've seen them before. The autograph has a bit of bubbling, but this was typical. Upper Deck wasn't really ready for the Sharpies on these cards. So across all the cards in the set, you do see this. Great looking card. Rookie year RPA 3,958 as we sit. Michael, what are your thoughts?
I mean, it's awesome. Like you said, the little bubbling, not really too big a deal. Love the patch, the great location. I believe this is game used. Yes, it is game used. I mean, I think we got to at least cross into the 5,000-6,000 range, somewhere in there.
$4,008 now. 4,058. 1 second left.
Wow.
We don't get there. We stall out there at 4,058. It might be that the patch, it's nice, but maybe it's only 2 colors. Could have held it back. You can get 4 color patches there. All right, guys, we have a Justin Verlander, 2005 Upper Deck SP Authentic Rookie Auto Gold out of only 10 copies. This is numbered 1 of 10. It's a BGS 9.5 with a 10 auto. Auto looks great right there. There's the nice 1 of 10 stamp. Upper Deck does have, I believe, the nicest stamp in the hobby, although Topps has some really nice ones too. Michael, what kind of comps are you aware of on this card?
Really only a single sale before we get into the kind of, 2010 range. A BGS 10 sold in 2020 and it did $3,900. Before that, you're talking about, hey, I bought this card for $300 in 2012.
I wonder when in 2020, because 2020 we had pre-COVID and post too. So 4 seconds left now, 27.50, 53 bids, and that's going to do it, I believe. Let's let it turn over. 2,750 on the Verlander Gold out of 10. Next up, a 1933 Sport Kings Red Grange SGC 5. He's a Hall of Famer from football. These Sport Kings are so awesome. This is a multi-sport set, and this card looks very nice. I mean, the top right corner has, a bit of a ding perhaps. Top left corner is clean. It's off-center to the right, but that's okay. Look at the color and registration are pretty much bang on this. Bottom corner shows some very slight rounding, but it is graded a 5, appropriately graded, very clean card. 3,551. How did these comp out, Michael?
Yeah, so last time a 5 sold was last month. It did 4,800. It was, razor sharp. These things are gorgeous and just such a key card if you love pre-war football.
There's a bid to $3,650. 2 seconds left now, guys. 3,935 comes in, takes it home. Great card, just beautiful. All right, the 93 Finest Refractor, Ken Griffey Jr. This is the first Topps Finest Refractor. Ken Griffey Jr. It's graded or it's slabbed authentic, but it does have a PSA DNA cert on the auto, which grades out a 10, Michael. $4,050 for this card. The card is rare, never mind with an auto. What can you tell us about it?
Yeah, gorgeous. And like you said, the rarity here is a big thing. There's only been 4 public sales of these signed across any holder, any grade. So definitely a really awesome opportunity to add like a unique Griffey to the PC. The last few have done kind of around that 4,500 to 6,000 range, depending on the auto and the grade underlying. I think we have some room to go here.
$4,050. 5 seconds left, guys. Now we're down to 3 seconds. Will we have... There we go. 4,725 on bid number 46. We had room to go. The crystal ball is shining tonight. We have a 1909 T206 Sweet Caporal green portrait Ty Cobb, likely the most interesting of his 4 cards from the set. This is the 150/30. It is a beautiful PSA 1.5. I love the looks of this. This thing is clean. I don't know why it's a 1.5, Michael. It is very nice. $5,501 on 50 bids. It's a blazer. Look at this thing. What do you think?
Yeah, I took a look at it. I didn't see exactly what it was. There's got to be something lingering, but I mean, for me, you look at the color, you look at the registration and the centering, and that eye appeal up front is insane. This is blowing comps out of the water. They usually do like $4,500, and I don't blame the bidders for this because this is an amazing addition.
5,900 now, 3 seconds, 64.52. Will we go higher? We blow comps out of the water because eye appeal is king. What a great card and a smart buy by whoever bought it, in my opinion. I 100% respect on that one. All right, here's a second-year Topps Mickey Mantle, 1953. This is a PSA 5 with the old PWCC above average eye appeal. Well deserved. Look how clean this thing looks. Wow, look at the red border on the bottom. Almost perfect. Just that left corner has a bit of a ding. Bottom right corner is good, not perfect. Top, wow, what a great looking card. Decent centering, very decent, Michael. 83.78. What do you expect?
These are beautiful. I mean, these usually do kind of between 8 to 10,000 depending on appeal. I think we're going to get to the higher end of that. I think at least we hit 9K here at the end.
I think there has to be more bids coming in because this card is a stunner. Absolutely. And there we go. 86.85, 1 second left. 86.85. We come that close to 9,000. We ended $8,685. Great card. Great addition to the collection. Next up, though, from 54 Topps, the Hank Aaron rookie card. This is an iconic card in the hobby, you guys. It's a PSA 6. And this thing looks very clean. Nice, bright white borders. A little bit of a surface, something going on right over there. But this card is nice. The bottom left corner has a slight issue as well, I would say. But this thing is, look at that orange, Michael. It is popping. The browns, the blues, beautiful. 75.50, Michael. Your thoughts?
Yeah, for me, this is a card where, you don't often talk about like depth of color on post-war cards because printing became a little bit more consistent. But this is one of the few cards where I think you really need to look for those rich colors in a 54 Topps Aaron. And this thing is gorgeous. I mean, I think we're going to beat comps here, and we're cruising that way.
85.06. Now we just jumped $1,000 to 85.06 on this very nice PSA 6 Hank Aaron. 85.06. All right, this is a funny looking card. 1998 Metal Universe Hardball Galaxy PMG, numbered out of 50. Derek Jeter. It's an artist rendition of Jeter, but it's got that nice PMG background from the Champ PMGs. I do love the background. I'll admit it, Michael. I'm not crazy about the picture on this card, but we're at $5,850. Some people love it. What do you think of this piece?
I actually love these. These Hardball Galaxies are really fun because they're so unique, right? No other sport has the hardball. And what I really love is it kind of just ties into that comic craze in the 90s that was going on side by side. Like, I can definitely see how they got the inspiration for these images. And, it's cool. It's unique. And I think because of the fact that it is a unique design, baseball only, you don't see as much enthusiasm in kind of general insert collectors. And as a result, these hardballs don't pop up super often as opposed to regular championships or the gold PMGs. And so when you do see these, I feel like it's just a little bit more special. This thing is awesome. In terms of kind of values here, they'll do kind of as a floor. I mean, you can buy these raw for like 6K. So that's kind of your floor. If you go into the higher grades, PSA 9s sold late last year for 10,000. So I don't know. I feel like we could go a little higher here, maybe into the like 6,500 range. But, it is a PSA 7, right? So how much higher over raw are you going to get?
Well, I mean, yeah, maybe the top right corner has some wear. There's only 50 of these. Grades shouldn't come into play too much, but it does. 58.50 right now. 5 seconds left to go. Now we're up to 7,021, Michael. We just took a big leap. $7,021 on the Jeter PMG out of 50. And that's the only time we're going to have a 2-minute break, guys. Jake Dahl, welcome to the show, buddy. Brett S. says 53 Mantle, one of the most beautiful cards in hobby history. I agree. I think it's as nice as this 52. But next up is this 2000 Upper Deck SP Top Prospects Game Used Bat Auto, Ken Griffey Jr., 24 copies produced. This is number 14. That autograph is just stunning on there. The autograph is not graded, but the card does grade out a 9. And look at it, we've got a piece of game-used bat as well from the San Bernardino Spirit, Michael. We're at 2,100. What are your thoughts on this?
I love this. I mean, just the action in that shot, that famous Griffey swing, it looks amazing. How much space he had for that auto. This thing is beautiful. It was impossible to pull back in the day, which really drives the value. We sold the BGS 8 last year for about $5,000.
It just went from $2,000 to $8,100, just like that. Worthy of cutting off. An 89.88 comes through. We jumped from $2,000 to $9,000. Tampa says that seems like a steal at 2K. Well, yes, it does. Yes, it does. And that did not go at a $2,000 steal. But we got to keep on going. Gunnar Henderson's 2023 Topps Chrome Rookie Red Refractor out of 5 PSA 10 Pop 1, Michael. 31.91, 49 bids, 32 seconds. How's Gunnar doing this season?
You know, it's looking like they might have a shot at winning the division. They might have a shot at winning the year with the Yankees being a little reduced. And, hey, he was obviously one of the greatest players in the league last year. The last time one of these sold, it was just raw, and it did $4,700. So I think with some preseason excitement, we should probably beat that, get in the 5K, 5,500 range.
Here we go. There we go, from 31 to 3,300 to 3,550 with 1 second to go. 3,550, 54 bids. 3,550 is going to take it home. All right, we have an all-time hobby grail. This is the 1958 Alifa Bolliger Pele rookie card from 1958, and this is a PSA 1. And look at that price, $8,108 right there. It's a 1, but I mean, it looks decent to me, Michael. It has some issues right down here, almost like a water stain or something. Some edge issues on the right. There we go. The back is pretty beat up. This thing was likely in a binder and peeled out. That's what I think is going on here, Michael. 8108. How do you like the card?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's iconic. You talk vintage soccer. This is your card, right? This is what you're chasing. And this is smashing comps, honestly. Last couple sold around like the 6K mark. I love this. This is a grail, and people are paying as respected.
8,600 now. Final seconds. 8,600 on bid number 36. Takes home the Pele Alifa Bolliger. All right, another soccer card. There's a 2018 National Treasures Century Collection. Lionel Messi. It's a PSA 8. The autograph is also graded as a 10. Hey, look, you got the Leo inscription as well. And notice on the auto, he did not lift at all on that final long stroke. Perfect Messi auto right here, Michael. Numbered 5 of 20. We're at $3,600, $3,600 right now, Michael. Where can we get to on this?
You know, this is honestly about where they usually sit for one color. That's really going to be your big thing. The last one color did 3,300. So we're right there. And like you said, the big thing with Messi on-card autos, you always look at that auto quality. And this one is sharp.
Sharp. 3,600, 4 seconds left. Hello to Brett S. from Down Under. 2 seconds now. 3,650. A little cheeky little bid comes in and pushes it to $3,650. One of my favorite cards in the auction. One of the most important cards in the whole hobby is this 1949 Bowman George Mikan rookie card. This is a PSA 4, and the centering on this card is great. The color is bold. It has a couple issues. It's got a crease coming in from the left-hand side here, right up to his arm. It's got some staining at the top of the left border up here, and a bit of a registration issue. You see a bit of white off the top of his head there and down the side of his arm. But outside of those, and of course, there's a bit of a PD right over here. But guys, this card is still amazing and really hard to find. 7,189, Michael, 13 seconds if you want to come in quick and finish. Take this one home.
Pop 54, only 173 higher. I mean, you do not have many chances to score one of these, so somebody's got to pay up.
There it is, 7,970. That's going to do it. It looks like 7,970. A hair under $8,000 takes home the PSA 4, George Mikan. All right, not to be outdone, another Hall of Fame rookie, basketball vintage card, 61 Fleer, Wilt Chamberlain. It's a PSA 6, and this card is gorgeous. Like, if you could just lower that a couple millimeters or even like 1.5 millimeters, this thing would be even better. But look at those corners and edges. This is an absolute blazer of a card. I don't know what's wrong with it outside of the centering. Michael, back looks super clean, missing the any stock or white border on the other side of the blue. Like, this card is nice. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this is just one of those things where you're talking about extremely minute differences that keep a 6 from a 7 from a 7.5, and the eye appeal here is amazing.
I'd rather my off-center be vertical versus horizontal. There's a bit of 54-14, comes in and takes home the 6 Chamberlain rookie. That's a really nice card. All right, we have our first rubies of the night, 1998 Skybox Rubies. Star Rubies, Skybox Premium Star Rubies. This is a PSA 8 Charles Barkley, only 50 copies produced. This is number 47 of 50, Michael. We're $2,473, 14 bids so far. This card, I actually like the image of him on here because you can basically see all of him going in for a dunk. He's straining on himself to get up there, maybe towards the end of his career. Where do you see this card going tonight?
I love this. I mean, I think we go kind of in that mid 3K range. That's what these have done when they do pop up. So pop 3, there's only one higher. So I think we get to kind of around that like 3, maybe 3250 range.
10 seconds to get there. We're sitting still at 2,573. Final opportunity. Snipers on alert. There's a bid to 26-23. That might do it. Looks like that's going to do it. I think that's a good deal on that card here tonight. All right, next up, 2022 Flawless Game Worn Patch Auto, Steph Curry, the star patch card, number 10 of 25, on-card auto, and that auto is just perfect, Michael, just perfect. Nice 2-color patch right there as well. PSA 8 on the card, 10 on the auto, does not surprise me. 5,288. Have you seen comps on this card, others of the 25?
Yeah, I mean, they kind of go all over the place, just year to year, design to design. I mean, you're talking about going from 4K to 10K, depending on the quality of the patch, the auto. 2-color patch, nothing too wild here, and a really clean auto. I mean, I think we're sitting about right, but there's some room to go up. Like, I could see us getting to 6,500.
5,288 still. 4 seconds to go. Will we get there? The crystal ball has made its prediction. And it looks like we are not going to meet that prediction tonight. We're going to sit out there at 5,288. That's okay. You don't have to be perfect. That's okay, Michael. All right, guys. 2023 Chrome Cosmic Equinox rookie red flare auto. Victor Wembanyama. This is a PSA 10 copy of a card that there's only 5 produced. This is number 3 of 5. Auto looks great. Is that an on-card auto or is that a sticker? It looks on-card to me. I can't tell.
On-card.
It looks on-card to me. Great-looking auto right there, Michael. We're at 5,100. Only 5. Did you find a comp on that?
Yeah, I did. So it's a pop 2 in PSA 10, and thankfully the other 10 has sold, giving us a comp of $7,100. So we're ticking along there. I don't know if we'll hit 71, but I think we get 2 or 3 more bids here.
Okay. So we're at 55 bids, 7 seconds left, 5,100. There's one of those bids to 52.56, another to 62.01. We get the 2 bids, and a third bid comes through for the crystal ball. He instantly redeems himself. That's like after you get scored on in hockey, and then you just go and score again on the next face-off. Well done, Mr. Hathaway. All right. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl champ, 2020 Panini Absolute Kaboom rookie card, PSA 10. Michael, I don't know the pop on this. Do you have pop or comp data? But this is a pretty card for a Kaboom.
Yeah. So this is a pop 46, and like you said, the Super Bowl is the main thing here. I mean, these used to be like $3,500, $3,200 all day. Wins the Super Bowl, last 3 sales, $4,800, $5,100, $4,500. So, I mean, that's what rings do.
We're right in there. We're at 44.94 here. Quick hello to Laura. Welcome to the show. Better late than never. And Stare & Co. Also, welcome to the show. 4,494 on the Hertz. 5 seconds to go. 32 bids. Will we see? There we go. 45.50 does come through. And looks like that'll take it home. 45.50 will take home the Hertz Kaboom rookie PSA 10. And guys, we have so much great vintage here tonight. And this is no exception. 1965 Topps Joe Namath rookie card in a PSA 7 holder. This card is, look at it. It's basically perfect from this angle. It's a little bit off center to the left. Let's zoom in. Corners and edges. Gosh, this is nice. Well, I don't know what's wrong with it. Yes, it's off center, but what a beautiful, beautiful copy of this card. The colors are popping. That yellow is great. 8501, Michael, what do you think?
Yeah, I love this. This is a card where, one, you really want to look at corners and edges because those tall boys would usually get kind of smushed into some kind of holder. And the other thing is, you look at that registration, it's perfect. It really just lets all that shadow and texture in the image speak, and it's just a beautiful copy.
Beautiful copy, guys. 4 seconds left, 87.55 on the PSA 7 Namath. Looks like 87.55 is what it's going to take to purchase this card tonight. Congrats to the new owner. They just got themselves an absolute blazer of a Namath rookie card. Guys, once again, it's time. It's that time of the night for a big brown box. But this one does contain a case of Upper Deck Trilogy Hockey from 2015-16. It's a 9-box inner. This is Connor McDavid's rookie year. Very important year in hockey cards, in sports cards. This 9-box case is sitting at a bid right now of $2,398. Michael, do you have any expectation on what this might sell for?
I actually could only find 2 sales for this case, and they were both from 2015, which is wild. And it sold for $530 in 2015. So good ROI so far.
Yeah, let's see what happens here in the last 8 seconds. We're still here at a hair under 2,400. Will we see another bid in the last 3 seconds? Maybe not. Yeah, we do. 25.50. I say maybe not, and it comes in. I got to keep doing that right there. Stare & Co. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for tuning into all the content we do here on Sports Cards Live. Okay, Michael. 2017 Eminence Kobe Bryant on-card auto, dual diamond, only 3 copies produced. This one is commemorating his huge point total, Michael. 5,555. Only 3 copies. Could you find any comps on this out of curiosity?
Yeah, so all of these kind of different little subsets, remembrances and eminence that year, they pop up every now and again. They kind of do within the similar ranges. And so one of these has sold before for $4,600. Another few usually do in those mid-4 ranges. So I think this is somebody who maybe is chasing the set, and they're just pushing the chips in above the comps because, hey, I want to finish my set.
And it's a beautiful card. Gold auto on the black background, the dark background, which I'm not often a huge fan of, but I do like this copy. And this card sells for $5,655. All right. 1997 SPX die-cut hollow Michael Jordan. This is basically, I believe, a base card, Michael. Is it not, or is the die-cut parallel of a base?
It's the gold is the parallel here.
Got it. Okay, so it's the gold parallel, and it's numbered. It's numbered. It's at $3,900 right now for this PSA 10 copy. Do you know the pop on this?
Yeah, it's a pop 12.
Oh, it says it right in the title, pop 12. Oh, that's a low pop on this, Michael. What do you think we're going to see out of it?
The last sale was $7,800, which feels strong because the one before that was $5K. I think getting close to that $5K is kind of the goal here rather than the full-on $7,800, but I'd happy.
There we go. A bid up to $4,051. Can we get, there we go, 7,100. Never. Oh my goodness. 88, 89, 80. It's bid after bid after bid. So much action here.
I said I'd be happy to be wrong.
Holy mackerel. That thing just went for a ride. More than doubles in the last seconds. This is a beautiful card here, guys. 2018 Upper Deck Mastery Achievements. Connor McDavid and Wayne Gretzky dual auto. The card is, I don't believe it's numbered. I don't see any numbering on it or in the title or on the back. An unnumbered dual auto, McDavid and Gretzky, 2,522. Michael, it's a PSA 9. Do you have any comp info on this one?
Yeah, this card sold a few years ago for like $8,000, which feels strong for a non-numbered Gretzky McDavid. I mean, because their duels usually do what, kind of in that 4K range?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it's a tough pull. Maybe it's just a special product. Unclear.
1 second left. Looks like that's going to settle in there, though, at 2,522. Nice looking card. One I wasn't very familiar with. I think it's an EPAC achievement card. Okay, PSA 10, Dan Marino, Topps rookie from 1984. This is one of those kind of cards that, you know, if you just like to collect rookie cards of all Hall of Famers or top tier Hall of Famers, he's a top tier Hall of Famer. $3,600 on this one, Michael. And it's not going to be a super low pop, but do you have any idea what it is?
Yeah, it's $419, which is, like you said, it's not low, but that's also not all that high.
Not that high. I mean, the Jordan 86 Fleer's got 325 or so. It's not that bad. Yeah. Anything else you want to mention in the last 15 seconds here on this one?
We're right here, 3,600, 3,800, 4,200 last couple comps. And, I mean, just an iconic card, right?
Iconic card. All right, 5 seconds left. We're still at 3,650, bid number 45. Will we see a last second snipe? We do. 3,855 comes in on bid number 48. Takes it home for $3,855. Our first 2012 Prism Gold of the night. This is the John Wall PSA 10 Pop 2, Michael. John Wall was a huge prospect about 10 years ago. Well, okay, 13 years ago or so, maybe even a bit more in the hobby. I remember basketball collectors going crazy for this guy. 1,825. What do you think we're going to see out of it?
You know, the PSA 10 is really the big deal here. 1,100 raw for the last one. The last BGS 9.5 sold in August for $1,200. But before that, the back when it was a Pop 1 PSA 10 did 4,200. So I think the 10 is really going to be the draw here, and we should get at least to 2,500 in my opinion, if not, you know, higher than that. But we'll kind of see where it goes.
Well, there we're at 2,033 now with 5 set and 23.69. Can we get our way up to 25 in the last second? 23.69. We got pretty darn close, Mr. Ball. We're going to give that one to you. All right, 1956 Topps Mickey Mantle. We got a lot of Mantles tonight, almost the whole run here, guys. 56 Mantle, PSA 7, and look at how clean this card looks. That border is nice and bright. Even his teeth are nice and bright. This card was kept very well. It's a PSA 7. We are sitting at $6,900. It's the gray back as well, Michael. What do you think we're going to see out of it tonight?
Yeah, I mean, this thing is beautiful. I think this is one of the best sets that Topps ever produced. We're actually sitting well above what these usually do. They usually do right above 6,000. And, you know, the fact that we're sitting right at 7K, that's the power of eye appeal. I mean, this thing is razor sharp and it looks amazing.
Yeah, the only thing I see wrong with it is this little PD up here, that little dot. But 7,100 now, 3 seconds left. 7,100 comes in. Looks like that'll hold. That's going to hold at 7,100 on the 56 Topps Mickey Mantle. All right, I love this card. So nice. 1934 Goudey, Lou Gehrig in a gorgeous PSA 4. This card, Michael, is just beautiful. Wow. I love it. $7,463. Well-centered copy. 26 bids, 30 seconds, Michael. Joe Perot says, such a classic. It really is. What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this is just one of the most iconic cards in the hobby. It just speaks to how incredible Gehrig was that, I mean, Goudey had his name and his face on every single card in this set with the Lou Gehrig says. And here's the man himself. I mean, this is crushing comps. These usually do $6,000. This card is amazing, and it absolutely deserves this price.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Final moments right here, guys. 74.63. Wow. I don't know comps, but my gut tells me that is just a wonderful buy, a wonderful purchase. Unbelievable. All right. We have another 53 Topps Mickey Mantle. This is a PSA 5.5, and this is beautiful as well. Look at this thing. 9,286 right now, Michael. I mean, the red border is great. A couple of chips on the edge there, and then maybe some rough cutness, but this thing is great, and the centering is strong, not perfect. Michael, we're at 92.86 still, 47 bids. What are your thoughts? Where do we get?
Yeah, and I mean, if you flip over to the back, the top red border on the back looks extremely clean as well, which is often what will ding these grade-wise. I mean, this thing is beautiful. I think we're going to cruise to 10K, and it deserves it. I mean, this card is just absolutely exceptional.
Stunning. 4 seconds to go. 96.55. Can we get one more bid in there at the very end? Well, we're pretty close to your 10K still, Michael. We're not going to penalize you for that one. All right. One of the most iconic cards in the hobby. the 1948 Leaf Jackie Robinson rookie card in a PSA 2 holder. The card is graded as good. And I mean, this is a very nice copy. Now, it has some issues. It's off-centered to the left, but my PSA 6 is more off-centered to the left than this one is. The surface has a bit of snow showing on his face and the cap in the background. The yellow is still pretty nice. The browns and the blues are nice and bold for the most part. I don't know, Michael. It's a great copy. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, for me, what I look for in these is I always look at the registration, the clarity of the image. And that really stands out on this one. Yeah, the snow is there. Yeah, it's off-center. But for me, I think this is a beautiful copy of this card.
And it's not that badly off-centered compared to other copies. It sells tonight for $8,188. All right, the vintage tonight is off the charts. 1951 Bowman, Willie Mays, rookie card, his one and only true rookie card in a PSA 3.5. Now, it is off-centered to the left. It does have top right corner, has a bit of an issue, but I don't see any of those print lines that come down sort of the middle of it that almost look like a water drip. A water drip kind of made its way down the card and dragged the ink with it. I don't see that on this, which I love. One fisheye really on the black name bar there. His face looks good and clear there. You know, it's not perfect. The surface there might be a little bit faded, but not bad at all. It's a very, very strong copy, Michael. The back is clean. My goodness. 10 seconds, 7,200. Can we get more bids?
I think we're going to stay right here.
He thinks, oh, there's a bid to 72.99. Final seconds, 7,299 on this 3.5 is going to do it. Just a beautiful copy. Absolutely beautiful. All right, Larry David. This is the Larry David auto in the red foil, numbered 4 of 5 from 2025 Topps Series 1. Uncirculated in the Topps top loader with the sticker right there. Michael, the autograph looks pretty good. It's got some streaks as he has a big convoluted auto. But Michael, what are we going to see out of this? Are you familiar with this card?
Yeah, these kind of came out of nowhere, right? Just one of those fun little cards that gets put into a product and kind of takes over the release. And there was such a hype around these. 3 of the reds have sold already, 3,900, 3,500. The first one did 4,500 because hey, first to market. I think we're pretty good right here. We might see 1 or 2 cheeky bids come in, but I love this. This is what it's about, having fun, right?
Having fun. 36.51, 5 seconds left, 31 bids, 3 seconds now, still at 36. Now 37.51, 37.51. Gonna for the fourth one to hit the market. All right, here's another Messi card, straight to the auto. Well done, Lionel. Well done, my friend. Me and him are friends now. Great auto right there, numbered 5 of 10 for this 2022 Topps Dynasty UEFA match-worn jersey patch auto. 10 copies produced. This is number 5. Nice 2-color patch, navy and yellow with some mesh. Great auto. As I said, he is happy and celebrating right there, Michael. $6,200. Where can we get to on this one?
We're actually sitting right about where these do. It's all dependent on patch, but they'll generally do between $5,000 to $7,000. So smack dab in the middle here with, like you said, respectable 2-color patch, a little bit of mesh, and really clean auto. With this set, auto placement was a little bit tough because they didn't fade the photos too high up. Mm-hmm. So they kind of had to squeeze the autos in, but this looks good.
Oh, big bid now to 9,400, now to 12,628. Oh, well, that just doubled in the final moments right there. Austin says greatest soccer player of all time and perhaps the greatest end to a Messi auction of all time here on MC Mondays Showcase Style. All right, guys, 2005 Upper Deck exquisite game worn patch auto LeBron James, nice 3-color patch, 5 breaks, mesh stitching. It has it all. Autograph looks pretty good, not perfect. Does grade out a 10, though. The card grades out an 8. Corners being the weakness, a 7.5. Michael, we're at $10,422. What it's going to happen in the next 20 seconds?
I think we're going to see a little bit here. The last time a 3-color sold, that did 10.8. It was an 8.5, but I mean, you're talking about a half point there. It's really all about that 3-color patch. So I say we get 1 or 2 cheeky bids at the end.
Cheeky bids coming in. 3 seconds left. 10,422. Do we get the cheeky? Looks like they're going to save it for the next auction, Michael. 10,422 on the LeBron. There is a Jordan coming up too. And look, here we have the Kobe, all from the same set, guys. 2004 exquisite game-worn patch auto, Kobe Bryant, numbered out of 100. Great looking auto right there. Card grades out an 8, auto a 10. And look at that. This is an 8, but you're getting 5 extra half points on that 8. 2 to the 9 on edges, 3 to the 9.5 on centering. It's about as good of an 8 as you can ever get, guys. $21,100. Beautiful patch as well. Michael, over to you. This is a beast.
Yeah, this is gorgeous. I mean, that patch is absolutely amazing. The fact that you have a prong of a letter, you have blocks, you have stitching. You know, the lower surface grade doesn't really concern me because these have that metallic foil on it, which is going to get you a little bit of a lower grade. This card is awesome. I think we have a little bit of room here just with how good that patch is.
We do. There it goes to 22.6. 2 more seconds to go now. 22.6 on bid number 38 is going to buy this card tonight. Congrats to the new owner. A PMG red from 1997 Metal Universe. This is Alonzo Mourning. It's a BGS 8.5. Another card, you got 2 9.5s on centering and surface. Corners 8, edges 8.5. And let's just take a quick scan of this card. PMGs, I mean, these could grade anywhere. You just never know. We're at 6,102. The card is numbered 60 of 100, but keep in mind, only 90 are red. So it's really out of 90, Michael. What are your thoughts?
I mean, this thing is gorgeous. So this is a pop 3 with none higher. So I think if you're a set builder, you're really going to chase this. But also, I mean, it's one of your kind of mid-tier 90 stars. Mourning has a collector base. I think we see a little bit of heat here. Nothing too crazy, but maybe like 6,500.
All right, let's see if we can get there. 4 seconds now. 15 bids, 6,102. Anything at the end?
No.
Did it come? Did it sneak through? No sneaky through. No sneaky through. Let's keep on rolling. A great Kobe card. This is the high voltage 500 from 1997 NBA Hoops. This is a very valuable card out of a very cheap product at the time. Only 500 copies produced. And this is a BGS 8.5. And again, look at that. 2 8.5s, a 9, and a 10. So you are getting 4 extra half points on subs towards these are graded really out of 40 if you think about it, right? Not bad at all. Beautiful copy right here, guys. Michael, 75.80. Will we see more action?
I think we see more action. So this is a pop 14 with only 4 higher copies across all grading companies. The last time a BGS 9 sold, it did 14.5. I think we got to get a little higher than that. Maybe in the 8,500 range would be where I would hope.
All right. Let's see what happens in the final 3 seconds. 75.80. Where are the bids? Where is it? Let's see you. We don't get it, Michael. We don't get it. Not
that
tonight.
Feels like a deal.
75.80.
Feels like a deal.
Feels like a deal. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2013 Immaculate RPA, numbered 80 of 99. We're at 4,850. It's a BGS 9, and we do have a little half point extra on centering, but I love the patch because that silver on the far left makes it a beautiful 4-color patch. The auto looks really, really good. $4,850, Michael. 29 bids, 27 seconds left to go. Is Giannis, is he still a big target in basketball, or is Wembanyama kind of swept him away?
You know, Wembanyama's kind of absorbed so much hype, and now we're starting to get into the Cooper Flag hype cycle. But, I mean, look, this guy has a ring. He's the face of the league. He has MVPs. He's amazing. Why wouldn't you want to collect him?
Yeah, 48.50, 3 seconds. Now 66.50, 69.50. We jump over $2,000 in the final 3 seconds. And I think it's because it is one of the more beautiful copies of this card that we have seen. All right, guys. Paolo Banchero, 2022 National Treasures RPA, numbered 4 of 99. It's a BGS 9 with a 10 auto. Auto looks great. Patch looks really nice. Blue mesh, white mesh, black, silver, blue patch. What a card right there. 9 on the card, 10 on the auto, 9.5 centering and surface. Michael, we're at 11.6. 11.6. Talk to us about comps.
You know, Paolo's a guy who, listen, incredible natural talent, so fun to watch, but his market always amazes me with how strong it is. The last time a true out of 99 sold, it was a PSA 9, and it did 12.2. So, I mean, we're right about there, and this is an amazing patch, so I think we might get there.
11.6, 12,000. 12,000 on bid 47 is the winning bid tonight. All right, this is a really neat card. This is the 2005 Upper Deck Black Diamond Alexander Ovechkin rookie, but this is the Emerald Parallel out of 25, and it is jersey numbered to 8 of 25, you guys. It's a BGS 95 Gem Mint. It's emerald at the bottom. There's the green. The regular doesn't have it. The red is out of 100 and has red. I think there's a gold out of 10. We're at $4,050. Michael, did you do any research into this card?
Yeah, really tough to call because these do, a BGS 8 did 2K, a BGS 8.5 did 2,400. That's really about it until you get into, again, right, 2016, 2017. And that jersey number has to bring a multiplier. That 9.5 has to bring a multiplier. Gut feeling like 5,500.
55, he says 4 seconds. We're at 4,050, 4,100, a cheeky bid. 41, anything else? No further action, just 4,100 on the Ovechkin jersey numbered Emerald Black Diamond. All right, guys, 2013 Bowman Chrome Prospect Red Refractor Carlos Correa. It's numbered 5 of 5. The auto gets a 10, right? Yeah, it's a 10 auto. Looks pretty good. I don't know if there's a little gap in it right there, or if that's just on something on the slab. Same with over here. These might be slab marks, guys, because I see a few of those. Meanwhile, the surface is coming in at a 9.5, so I think the slab might have a few scuffs. $4,605, Michael. What do you expect?
Great news. One of these just sold last week, so we have a data point. 7,500 last week, which makes you wonder, okay, now that buyer's out of the buying pool, where do we get to? Kind of around like 5,500, but that's a cursed number for me now after that last call.
Yeah. Well, let's see what happens here. Oh, never you mind, Michael. $10,211 on the Carlos Correa. Oh, my goodness. That is a stunning end to that auction, is it not? Okay, guys. Last auction on this set of tabs, and then we got to reset things here on the Sports Cards Live channel because we have such a big auction tonight. This is a Mike Trout 2009 Bowman Chrome Draft First Prospect Auto BGS 9.5 with a bonus 10 on edges. Michael, autograph looks great still. Is the autograph graded on the back? Let's have a quick look. It is graded a 10. The card, is this an unnumbered card?
Yep. This is just the base auto.
4201. What do you expect out of this one?
I mean, this is about what they do, like kind of 4,500, 4,750. This is it. This is the beginning of true ultra-modern high-end baseball. This is such a key card to collect. And this is a dream for like pretty much all baseball collectors.
44.94, 3 seconds to go. And that is, 4,800 comes in, takes it home tonight. All right, guys, we are going to do that, and we're going to do that, and we're going to go in and bring up the next window for us to take this thing home tonight. Let's see, where are we here? We got lots going on this show tonight. So not that one. Is it this one? It is this one. And here we go. Next card. There it is. There. Hold on a second, guys. Here we go. Walter Payton, game-worn jersey auto, Michael BGS 9, 66 and a quarter, 12 seconds. Gorgeous card. We've seen these before. What do you think?
Absolutely iconic piece. True grail for 90s football collecting. This thing is amazing.
66 and a quarter, 2 seconds, 67.25 on bid number 20. What a great. That is a Walter Payton grail right there from 1999. Only 34 copies produced. We have a Peyton Manning autographed Kaboom from 2018. Is this a pack pulled auto, Michael? 1 of 1?
Yep. So this is kind of the buyback of Panini, and really cool because you do get these 1-of-1 buyback cards. And I mean, this is awesome to have a pack pulled 1-of-1 signed Kaboom. Is beautiful. And this exact card did sell a few years ago raw, and it did $900, which feels cheap, just like even unsigned. So I don't know. I think this is really cool. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah, I don't like autos on these cards. I don't think it's necessary. I think it takes away. The card should be clean and shiny, but who cares what I think? It just jumped 4 times to $5,588. So still a very much a centerpiece of a collection. Oh God, come on. Look at this. Look at this red portrait, Ty Cobb, second only to the green portrait, which we saw sell earlier tonight. This is the sweet Caparel background, back reverse, $7,500 for the SGC 5. Michael, this card is wonderful. Look, the top right and the bottom right corners are rounded, but they're rounded uniformly. I don't mind that. The left corner is a little bit sharper, but that color, that red is sharp and bold. The card is just beautiful. It's a little bit of toning on the back. Doesn't bother me at all. 7,500. How do you like it?
Yeah, I mean, I love this, right? Like you said, everything is very uniform. The corners are actually still pretty solid, even with a little bit of rounding. And color is bold. Centering is fantastic. Like, this is just beautiful.
Beautiful. 4 seconds. There's a bid to 86.56 and 89.88 now. We go from 7,500, 89.88 in the final 3 seconds for the Ty Cobb T206 Sweet Cap. Hello to Card Killer. Hello to Tampa again. Brett S., the color on that red Cobb. Guys, 52 tops. Willie Mays, perhaps his most iconic card. This is a PSA 3. And outside of the centering, this thing looks really good. A few maybe print lines down the card here, I would say. Some fading at the bottom on the black ink. But my gosh, still not a bad 3 at all. Recently graded, Michael, 4,600. What do you think of this?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a fair grade, right? It has good eye appeal, but there are the knocks against it that take down the technical grade. But I think if you're not super dead set on centering, you're getting a really nice card here. These do around kind of 5K-ish. So we're sitting on the lower end of that, which I think is just that top bomb centering.
3 seconds.
Tough to get by.
There's 4,800. Well, you said 5K. We get 4,800 on this one tonight. Next up, the second amazing Lou Gehrig card of the night, 1933 Goudey, Lou Gehrig PSA 3.5, card number 92. We're sitting at $7,400. Card is very well centered. I do love this 33 Goudey. There's also card number 160. I like the 92 better, like this one here, Michael, because it is the earlier card in the set. I think we consider this to be his rookie card as well. Is that true? Do you know?
Yeah, you have the DeLong gum, but those are very hard to find. Then you have some miscellaneous food issues from kind of the late 1920s. But really, this is going to be where most collectors focus their effort. One, because it's easier to find, and two, I mean, it's 33 Goudey. This is just such an important set. And look at the eye appeal, the centering, the color. This thing is absolutely beautiful. So we'll see kind of where it goes. Hopefully cross over that 8K mark, and we'll see.
Never mind. How about $9,150? That card does very well. Well deserved. Just an absolutely stunning copy. I had my finger ready to go on that one. I had it ready to go. I was going to place it.
That's why I kept talking. I was like, Jeremy's got to lock in here. I know he was talking before the show, Chad. He was really locked in on that card. And it's easy to see why. It's such an amazing example.
But it went above. I couldn't even make my bid. It went above it. And, it's okay. It's okay. I really got to stop buying cards right now. Okay. 1996 Select Certified Mirror Blue Rookie Derek Jeter. It's a PSA 7. It's copies. It's out of 45 copies, and it's a recently graded card as well. It's a 7. Hard to say why. I mean, I looked at this. It's very, very nice, Michael. 18.25. Are we going to see more action?
Yeah, I think we definitely see more action. I mean, Raw did 5K a couple months ago. This is really one of Jeter's kind of most sought-after rookies. It's a Pop 6 with 49 higher because people just regrade these infinitely, and sorry that I ran over time.
It does $3,200 tonight. Here's our 66 tops Mickey Mantle, PSA 8.5 with the PWCC above average eye appeal rating, which puts it in the top 30%. The card is sitting at $6,600 right now, Michael. 46 bids. The centering on this thing is insane. Like, it's really, really good. 8.5. I mean, okay, could be higher. What do you think of this at 6,600?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a Pop 43, so you're definitely getting into this is difficult. Half grades really matter, and this is where you're really getting into collection defining pieces. Beautiful card. Last one did 7K, so I mean, we're right about there, and we'll see what happens in the last 10 seconds.
Can't imagine we don't get there because this is so nice. 6,600, 3 seconds left. Perhaps we don't, though. $6,600. 500 is going to buy this card tonight. Congrats to the new owner. All right. 1999 Topps Chrome Fortune 15 Refractor, Derek Jeter, 100 copies produced. This is number 20. It's a Pop 8 PSA 10, Michael. And this card, I don't think I've ever seen these before. I love the colors on it. You can tell it's just beautiful. I like how you have 2 images of Jeter as well. 1 batting, 1 base running, 1580. I think we're going to see more bids. What do you think?
Yeah, so these are gorgeous. We've never had the Jeter come through, but we've had a couple of the other Fortune 15 refractors. They're awesome. They have such a beautiful light to them, kind of a fun 90s look to it, like very of the era. They only tend to sell in the last 5 years, did $3,800 back in 2022. So this feels cheap right now.
All right. 8 seconds left. 1580 still. Let's see. There we go. 23, 34, 31, 63, and 42, 72. Just to finish it off and say, haha, I win. Not me, but whoever did win it. Good evening, Kinger. Welcome to the show, pal. Thanks for joining us tonight. All right, guys. Here is a Kyle Tucker 2015 Bowman Chrome Draft Prospect Red Refractor out of only 5 copies. It is a PSA 10 Pop 1, and that autograph is absolutely stunning. Well done, Mr. Tucker. Michael, number 2 of 5. What are we going to see here tonight?
You know, a BGS 9 just sold for $6,900. This card is amazing. I mean, Kyle Tucker is one of those great unsung heroes in baseball right now. A little bit of a slow start to the season after getting traded to the Cubs, but I really don't know where this is going to go just because of the fact that he is that unsung hero. And it is tough to call those markets, but I hope we see fireworks.
Well, 4605. Now we had a bid come in a few seconds ago. $11,300. We almost triple in the last moment. That is MC Monday showcase style for you, everybody. All right. Next up, 2004 Panini Mega Cracks. Lionel Messi, PSA 10, $5,000 right now. So that's not an auto. That's a facsimile auto with a shadow. I like the looks of this card myself, Michael. $5,000. What do you think? Do you have comp data?
Yeah, this is actually pretty strong. The last few of these did around 4,000, so this is awesome. It's a Pop 192, which is decently rare, especially for soccer. And I think we'll hold right about here just because we are over those comps. But I mean, it's a great looking card, and Messi's obviously the greatest to ever do it.
He's Messi. Is he better than Pele? Is Messi better than Pele? Is that? I mean, it's like comparing, Babe Ruth to Shohei, I guess, right?
Yeah. It's so tough to call just because of the way that competition, international competition, club competition is shaped in soccer now versus when Pele played.
Right. Let's go. Bill Russell, a beautiful PSA 4. It is off center, but it is, look at the corners, edges, and color on this one. This is the 57 Topps Bill Russell rookie, $3,775. Brett S. here says at $11K, Kyle Tucker is no longer unsung. Right on. All right, Michael, $3,775. Did you have a target number for this one tonight?
I didn't, honestly, because it is tough to call. It is pretty off center, but the lack of snow, I think, is always a huge thing for these Russells. I want to get us towards that 4,500 mark. That'd be nice, just because of the clarity of that image is so nice to see on this card.
$3,775. 6 seconds left to go. Now $3,950. Now $4,084. Now $4,156. I like when I can just speak, and when you bid along my cadence of speaking, it really works out well for me. So please keep that up. Very nice. 4156 on that Russell rookie. Here is a PSA 786 Fleer Michael Jordan rookie. Michael, this one looks really nice to me from here. I used to own a 9 that had the same centering. Basically, this could have been my 9, but this one, what's wrong? Okay, bottom left corner. I do see a bit of white showing. That must hurt it. Top right corner, just a pinhole, not a pinhole, but a pin tip of white, not even. 5,038. This is a really strong 7, I think. Do you?
Yeah, and then the back centering is off, but honestly, who cares about back centering, right? I mean, we are in love with this image up front. It is one of the iconic images in all of cards, and that's what you fall in love with. And when you get eye appeal like this on a 7, I think that's when you really start saying, comps, who cares about comps?
5512 buys it tonight. Nice 7. Really nice 7. Here's another Kobe auto. Beautiful card. You got the dual image. Look at the serious Mamba mentality. Then you got him shooting a jumper over there as well. This is the 2019 Impeccable Shots Signatures Hollow Silver Kobe Bryant from 2019. It's a PSA 9. Only 5 copies produced, Michael. We're at 14,611. 5 copies. Were you able to find any comps on that card?
Yeah, I found a 3K sale in 2022. And to see a Kobe card do this much more from 2022 is remarkable, because overall his market has been kind of in a little bit of a downtrend. It's ticked up over the last few months, but this is a remarkable number.
$14,111 for this beautiful Panini Impeccable Kobe Bryant auto. 66 bids, 5 seconds. We expect not to see more bids, but you never know. 14,111. 14,311. Cheeky bid comes through and takes it home tonight. All right. Another Victor Wembanyama card from 2023. Topps Sapphire, the 1972 autograph. I love this design. One of the things I love about the 72s is I always think back to the Dr. J rookie from 72. It just, I love the design. I love the Dr. J rookie. Beautiful card. I love the cracked ice look, or whatever we call that. The red, beautiful background here, Michael. It's a PSA 10, only 5 copies, $8,900. Do you have comp data on this?
Yeah, so this did sell previously, did 14,000 back in October, so before his injury, so we might not get exactly there. And Jeremy, I've got great news. If you love the 72 Dr. J, you are going to be very happy in about 30 minutes.
Okay, we're going to see another one of those, are we?
Yeah.
8 seconds left on the Wemby here, guys. $8,900, 45 bids, 3 seconds now. Now we get a bid to 10,600, 11,211, and 11,952 comes through.
Right at the end.
Right at the end. That's MC Monday Showcase action. 2018 Panini Prism, Signature Auto, Luka Doncic, PSA 10, Silver Prism, Rookie Signature, let's say it twice, $4,502. I like the action shot on this one, Michael. How does this card rank against some of his other Prism cards?
I think this is definitely where you start you're leveling up a little bit. Maybe you don't want to chase a lower number parallel, but instead you want to go for the auto. And I think the Silver Prism from this year really has a beautiful look to it. Like, certain years with the design, how it catches the light and amplifies that Prism look is awesome. And this is one of them.
It's very nice. Very, very shiny. Look at the shine on the right side of it over there. The blue color match is beautiful. The autograph is perfect. 5 seconds left. 4,502. Final moments. 4,552. Cheeky bid for the win to $4,552. Next up, looks like a green scope Patrick Mahomes 2017 Panini Prism rookie card, 99 copies produced. This is number 94. It's a PSA 9. The auto gets a 10. Yeah, the auto is perfect. Green scope is nice. It's the opposite of color match when you put the green with the red, but still a very nice looking card, Michael. $7,600. What have these been selling for in recent times?
Yeah, a lot of BGS 9.5 sales for these, just for whatever reason. Folks really seem to love the 9.5. 13.2 was the last one right before the Super Bowl, so admittedly maybe a little bit of excitement in there. The last BGS 9.5 did 7,900, so I think we kind of want to fall smack dab between those, kind of in that 8,500 range for the PSA 9.
Well, let's see what happens here in the last 10 seconds. Brett S says, what I've learned is that anything can happen on MC Mondays. Well said. Final 3 seconds, still 7,600. Final moments now. No further bids, Mr. Hathaway. We're going to sell this tonight for 7,600. When you said before the last Super Bowl, that's a year ago. Oh, sorry, that's not a year ago. That's just in January. I had the calendar mixed up in my mind there. Apologies. Okay, 2024 Panini Absolute Kaboom, Jaden Daniels, horizontal version, PSA 10, Michael. We're sitting at 4,200. Do you have comp and pop data on this card?
This is what these do. I mean, here's a crazy one for you. That Jalen Hurts Kaboom PSA 10 that we saw earlier tonight, that's a pop 46. This Jaden Daniels has only been out for a couple months. Pop 173. I mean, people get these cards in slabs. They chase these Kabooms, and people love them. And even as that pop grows, I mean, there is still such a demand that 4,200 really is kind of the floor on these. So I can't wait to see what he does next year, but I think we're going to sit flat.
4,200 still, 3 seconds left. Oh, 44.49. We do get one bid coming in at the end.
Bid.
Bid number 51 buys it for $4,449. Look at this Shohei auto with the inscription 2024 Topps Diamond Icons, Iconic Firsts, home run inscription auto, 10 copies produced. April 3rd, 2024 is the inscription for his first Dodgers homer. Really cool idea right there. I wasn't aware of this card, Michael. $13,355, 49 bids so far, 28 seconds left. Over to you. What did you find out on this card?
Yeah, I love this. So they did a similar subset with inscriptions in definitive this year, and the Ohtani version of this did 7,600. Same thing, called out the first LA home run. So the fact that we're doing well over that is awesome, and I mean, this is just such a cool card.
13,355. 4 seconds to go. 49 bids. Now 2 seconds. Final opportunity. No further action. 13,355 buys the Shohei first home run auto card. Now this is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Ken Griffey Jr. 2020 Topps Tier 1 limited lumber bat barrel auto. 1 of 1. Sick on card auto. Nice picture of the kid right there. Slabbed authentic. Is this a card out of the pack was slabbed, or how does that work?
No. So this card actually sold raw about 2 years ago, and it did 8K. I do think that the BGS auth slab might hurt that a little bit. But this card is amazing. Griffey really does not have many bat barrels or bat barrel autos. And so if you're a Griffey guy, like, this is a class of card that you are really hoping to find. And even if you just love collecting barrels, like, this is a grail. So I am absolutely in love with this card, and we'll see where it goes.
56-14 now. Final 2 seconds. 6,100. 6,100 comes in at the end. Sniper says, "You are mine, Mr. Adirondack." All right, next up, we have a 1965 Topps baseball, Hank Aaron. This is a PSA 9, high grade, beautifully centered copy. This is just gorgeous, Michael. And I've recently taken a liking to the 65 Topps design, maybe because I took notice of the Pete Rose third-year card for whatever reason. I'm just liking these with the pennant on the bottom here. Love it. What do you think we're going to see out of this beauty?
I mean, I think we're going to see about another $1,000 jump here, $1,000 to $1,500 jump, kind of getting to that 5,500 to 6K range. This is awesome. This is surprisingly a high pop 108, but with only 3 higher 10s. So, I mean, it's gorgeous. Like you said, I love 65 Topps, man.
Very important for the set registry collectors. If you're doing the Hank Aaron run, there's the bid to 5,311 and 6,322, 6369.69 comes through, Michael. We got more than 1,000 out of that on the end.
It. Hey, I'm always happy to be wrong as long as it's in one direction.
In that direction, no doubt. Here we have a 2023 Topps Now draft inscription, Victor Wembanyama. This is the orange auto version. Only 5 copies in this parallel were produced. Inscription right there. Nice auto. Light on the final stroke, on the long stroke. But there's a serial number 2 of 5. Michael, have we seen any of these sell?
Yes. So this is a Pop 2 and a PSA 10. Both 10s have sold in the past. One did $7,800 last month. And then we had a 12K sale right in August 2023. So after this card came out. I think we go to like 7,800, right? That comp seems very reasonable given how all the other Wembanyama stuff has been selling tonight, but we'll find out.
All right, 68-21 still. Final moments, 4 seconds, 56 bids. There's a bid to 7,021 and 7,900 does come through. What did you say again?
7,800.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Just a little bit over. We'll take it.
You're right there. We're going to give you that one. Oh, this is cool. Third-year Walter Payton card from 1978 Topps in a PSA 10. Only 25 copies. This is one of these important for the set registry collectors. Whether you're doing 78 Topps football or the Walter Payton run, you need this card, especially if you want to compete at the top of that ladder. This is a PSA 10, Michael, 4,200, 47 bids. Do you have Pop 25? Do you have comp data?
Yeah, last sale was 5,300, and that was in June of last year. So, I mean, like you said, this really is dependent on set registry and who's interested in working on those projects right now, but we'll see. I just love the photo, like the intensity mid-game. It's awesome, so we'll see.
Big bid, Big bid to 51.34 now from, I think, 4,200. 51.34, 66.01. Never you mind 55.34. We're going to sell for 66.01. Harry the Bear says, so many better cards to buy for that price. And I just think to myself, Harry, if you have all the other cards already, maybe there aren't. Maybe you don't want double, so you're going to buy that other one. All right, guys, this is interesting. What is with this slab? 2001 Upper Deck Preferred Customer Club. Game use patch auto, Kobe Bryant, jersey numbered 8 out of 100 in the BGS 7 slab with Beckett Authentication Services authenticating the auto itself. Michael, $2,028. What do you know about this piece?
Yeah, so these are cool. They're a little bit oversized, and as a result, you actually get a really good size patch on this. I think that's kind of one of the big things to shout out here is you get a good size patch, and it's jersey number 8 of 100. I mean, that's awesome. Anytime you get a pack pulled Kobe 8 out of 100, this is awesome.
Crazy. 2053, 3501. Big jump right there in the final 3 seconds to take it home for $3,501. Okay, guys, part 2 of Big Brown Box here on MC Monday Showcase. This is a 2015 Upper Deck Series 1 Hockey Factory Sealed 12-box case. 2015, a very big year. Connor McDavid's rookie year, as well as, I believe, Matthew Tkachuk's too. Is it not? And Mitch Marner and Matthews are the next year. Connor McDavid's the important one here, Michael. $5,050. Do you think we're going to see higher than this?
I think so. The last one of these sold for $11,000, so I don't know if that's an outlier price. I don't know if that's a consistent realm. Sealed hockey wax, not my forte, but I hope we get to 11,000. That'd be a nice sale.
Maybe we can get a little bit higher. Linda's first says McDavid Young Gun. Kreutzer says Rantanen is in there too. Yes, he is, but I think he's lost hobby love now that he's jumped around so much. 5,050 is going to buy the case of 2015 Series 1 Upper Deck Hockey. All right. Whoa. Victor Wembanyama, 2023 Panini Phoenix Gold Vinyl Rookie 1 of 1. Michael, I love the looks of these gold vinyls. We're at 7,570, and I don't want an auto on this card. I think it's perfect as it is. I know you're not going to have, I don't think you have comp data, but do you have any expectations?
Kind of. Actually, thankfully, Hoops Premium stock gold vinyl and black because we have the black prism version of this card later in the auction as well. Both the gold vinyl and black prism for the Hoops sold recently, and gold vinyl did $8,900. So I think we're kind of on track there. This is awesome. Like, I love the contrast of the gold against the black jersey. It's just awesome. The geometric design looks great. So, stunning. Beautiful.
6 seconds left. 7,570 for the 1-on-1. Okay, guys, we just more than tripled to $25,105. Did you see what happened? We were at 7,000 something, and we went to 25,105. Wow. MC Mondays Showcase style sports cards live where the action is. Next up, we got to keep going though. We have a 2022 impeccable star signature platinum 101 Steph Curry, beautiful on-card auto right there. There's a 1 of 1 stamp in script. Nice image of, look at Steph. He's trying to get around a defender. I can just see it. I don't see the defender, but he's there. This is a great looking card, Michael. 6,333. What do you think out of this one?
Yeah, I love this. Like you said, just the expressiveness on his face, really clean auto. The platinum on this in person just pops. His platinum 101 autos do between like 5 to 10K, so we're right in that range.
Right in that range. 6,333 still. 7,135 to end it off on bid number 42. 7,135 on the Steph auto, our second PMG red of the night. This is authentic altered by PSA. It is Patrick Ewing. Card looks really good to me. These are numbered on the back out of 100, but only 90 in red. We do consider them to be out of 90, Michael. Any idea what the alteration might be? Is it color added or something?
I didn't take a real close look. Generally, when I see auth altered on a PMG, like you said, right, somebody touched up a little bit of color. But, I mean, this card is gorgeous. And, again, like, this is one of the most sought-after sets. This is one where you kind of go, okay, I own an auth altered. Maybe I'll upgrade later. But I just want this in the PC.
Yeah. It's a great looking PMG as well. A picture of Mr. Ewing. 7 seconds left. 3,300 on the off altered card right now. Final 2 seconds now, guys. Still 33. No further bids. The altered state definitely held this back as it should. Next up, 20. Oh, here we go. What's going to happen on this one, guys? 2023 Panini Phoenix Basketball. Victor Wembanyama, black rookie, 1 of 1. PSA 9. Very recently slabbed. It's at $4,550. Is this going to triple or quadruple and get to $20,000 in the next 34 seconds? What do you think, Michael?
Throw up that comment from Brett S. Anything is possible on MC Mondays. I mean, I was going to say kind of $6 to $7 grand like the Hoops Black did and like that gold vinyl was doing. But after that $25K sale, I mean, legitimately, who knows, right? And the hype around Wembanyama has been there. The collecting love has been there for Wembanyama already. People are willing to shell out serious coin for him.
$45.50 to $46.50 to $52.60 to 4 seconds to go to $6,300 to $9,445. I guess, like, do golds just sell better than blacks when they're one-on-ones? I like gold better, but who knows? All right. Here we go. We had the Merino earlier tonight. Now we have the Elway to pair along with it. The 1984 PSA 10 Topps Elway rookie right here, guys, with top 30% eye appeal. And that is a PWCC above average designation, 6,600, Michael. Do you know the pop on this one? You had it on the Merino at 400 and something. What's this one?
Yeah, now this is interesting. This is half of the Merino. This is only a pop 191 as opposed to Merino's 419, which is why these do significantly more. They do between kind of $8,000 to $10,000 just because of that pop difference.
Yeah,
that's the power of pop.
Here we are. We just got a bid to 6,766. 4 seconds to go. Will we see another 7,367 for the win? 73.67 is the winning bid tonight. Hey, look at that Ant-Man. Anthony Edwards, 2020 Panini 1-in-1 rookie patch auto gold, 10 copies produced. This is number 4. It's a PSA 10 on the card. It's a 10 on the auto. Auto looks really, really good. I'm kind of surprised. It looks like the auto kind of comes into the foil a little bit there, and that they didn't ding it for that, because off, or only if it goes off card, maybe they do. I don't care either way. I love it. It's at $6,000. What are your thoughts, Michael?
You know, I mean, listen, folks love Anthony Edwards. He's dynamic. He's a walking highlight reel. It seems like every game he does something ridiculous. And the hobby loves him as a result. Now, one of these hasn't sold in a while. The last recent sale was about a year ago, and that was for a PSA off. And that did 4,700. So who knows where we go?
We're good right here. Maybe 6,000 with the final second here. 6,000 holds. It holds on bid number 46 is our winner. Oh gosh, the vintage tonight is just obscene, Michael. Like, and it's not super high, like some of the Mantles and that are high. This is like a beautiful 1949 Bowman, Jackie Robinson, basically a rookie card, just like the 48 Leaf, which is really the 49 Leaf. $8,100 on this PSA 5, guys, and this is a very nice card. It's not perfectly centered, but it's well centered. That bottom right corner is probably costing it at least 1 full grade point. Great card, Michael. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, again, I said it with the Leaf. It's the same thing with the Bowman, actually, right? You want to look at the clarity of the image up front. You want to look at the centering, and this card is just phenomenal on both fronts. I mean, the comps are around like $7,000. We're blowing that out of the water, and for good reason. I mean, just look at this thing.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. PSA 5. There's a bid to 83.22. Final second, 86.22. Takes it home. Bid number 31. $8,622. Congratulations. What a gorgeous Jackie rookie card. Speaking of gorgeous Hall of Fame rookies, not to be outdone, this is a PSA 6.5. Roberto Clemente, 1955 Topps rookie. And this thing is absolutely stunning. Those corners and edges are just blazing. The white is super bright, very bold. It's got slight counterclockwise. Maybe it doesn't actually. I think I'm going to take that back. I don't think it has. Maybe a little bit of tilt somehow. It's got a blue fisheye right here, but they do camouflage well in the green. This is a beautiful copy at 7,600. Michael, do you have a target for this?
They usually do around 6,500. Again, I mean, these things are
so
beautiful
nice
tonight.
Well, there's a bid to 8,063 now. Someone loves and 93.54. Holy moly, that's a nice copy. You know, I appeal trumps technical grade. That's just the bottom line. I appeal is more important than anything. Okay, I'll just stop it there because that's a complete sentence and thought. 1955 top Sandy Koufax rookie, PSA 7, sitting at 6,655. Same kind of thing as that Clemente. It's got beautiful borders, edges, corners, color. It's just, this one's more off-centered to the right. 6,665. Is that a bit of a, yeah, it's got some surface defect or print defect right there to the left of his ear and up a little bit. Slight registration issue. I see some white coming off the cap there, but it's minor. You can barely see it. Michael, what do you think on this one?
Yeah, again, beautiful copy. Again, just look at the portrait image. So amazing.
So amazing. 6,600, $65, 68.23 now. Final moment, 68.23. That's the take-home price tonight on the Sandy. All right. My goodness. This is a PSA 8 Nolan Ryan rookie card paired up with Jerry Kuzman. It's just really nice. Like, it's a little off-center to the left, but those corners and edges, like, you know, I believe it's one or two consigners that sent in all this vintage to you guys at MC Sports Cards, Michael. And whoever the consigner is, he or she had a really good eye, in my opinion.
Yeah.
8,100, Michael, on the 8. What do you think?
Yeah, you know, I mean, I want to call that out, right? Between the high-grade copies and the lower-grade copies, the consistency is the eye appeal. And that's really what it is. Sometimes the eye appeal lines up the technical grade. Sometimes it doesn't. This card is gorgeous. It's doing right about where we want it. One or two more bids. Let's get to 8,500.
So, and think of those Cobbs we saw earlier in terms of the eye appeal of this collector. 83.55. We got one bid for Mr. Hathaway. 83.55 is going to do it on the gorgeous PSA 8 Nolan Ryan rookie card. All right, here's that Julius Erving rookie that he was talking about earlier, Mr. Crystal Ball. This is a PSA 8.5, 1972 tops. And this one, I don't know about this card as an 8.5. Is there some clockwise tilt? I feel like the left border, it widens as you go up and the right border widens as you come down. Yeah, I don't know. This might be it. It's got the fisheye right there under the elbow. I don't know if I agree with it. I think this might be over grade. I think it's more of an 8 to me, Michael. We're at $3,833. Still a pretty card, but I don't think I'd want this one for myself. What about you?
Yeah, I think you're right. There's a slight bit of tilt, but to me, it doesn't detract too much. And I just love this design so much.
I do too. Now we're up to 4,100 on the 8.5 Dr. J. That's going to do it. 4,100. Let's keep on rolling. All right. Michael Jordan auto on an 03 Upper Deck SP Authentic SP Signatures. Card is graded a BGS 9.5. Beckett gave it a BGS 10 grading on the auto at the time of grading, but this auto has faded a little bit. I don't think it would grade out a 10 anymore. We're at 9,655, Michael, with 35 seconds to go. What do you think? What are you expecting on this?
You know, these really do vary once you get past that 10K mark. They always go past 10K, but once you get beyond that, it really is based on the quality of the auto. So you'll see ones around that 12, 13 range. You'll see ones up in the 18. And I think with, like you said, this auto has seen better days. It's a little bit faded. I do think we're going to cross 10K and just stay kind of right there.
Great image of MJ too, with the mouth wide open, going in for a dunk. 6 seconds. We crossed 10K to 10-1, 11-1 now. 2 seconds to go. 11,100 on a faded auto MJ card. His autos are just so valuable. That's all there is to it. How do you say this guy's last name, or do we just go by Khabib?
Khabib Nurmagomedov.
I'm not going to try that. Khabib Nurmagomedov, 2021 Panini Prism Gold. I did my best. I swear I didn't botch that on purpose. Panini Prism Gold, 3 of 10. PSA 10, Michael. We're at 14.25, pretty low for an MC showcase auction, but we could easily quad or triple that 3 times, 4 times, 5 times in the next 24 seconds. What do you think?
Yeah, so Khabib's market is kind of, you'll have fireworks every now and again, and then it'll settle down. So this is a pop 4 and a PSA 10. The last sale was 11,000, and that's basically what you're hoping for on high-end MMA. Is you're hoping that the whales are there on the right night, and that we get there, and we'll see.
Well, look at that, more than doubled to 2,700 now, 2,800, 2 second, 2,900, 1 second ago, 3,250. We triple. I kind of called that. I'm no crystal ball, Mr. Hathaway, but I kind of called that. All right, guys, this is an exquisite card right here. This is the most important pre-war hockey card. So, and some would argue it's the most important hockey card. It is the 1911 C55 Imperial Tobacco, George Vezina. It's not Vezina or Vezina, just for anyone who does. It's George Vezina rookie card. Again, super important. This is a beautiful PSA 4, just gorgeous. The image of him is wonderful. It's got a bit of an issue on the edge over there, maybe a bit of lightness over here, but this thing is just wonderful. Centering off to the right a bit, but these are really tough to find better center than this, Michael. 10,675. Do you have a hope and a prayer for this?
Let's go to 12.5.
He's saying 12.5. 4 seconds to get there. 10,675 on bid number 50. No further bids. Ricola, no further bids. We end up at 10,675 on the PSA 4 George Vezina rookie card. Great card there. Congrats to the new owner. Here is a 2009 Upper Deck exquisite collection Steph Curry auto. Only 31 copies produced, Michael. 3 of 31. It's got PSA DNA certification on the auto. 10. It's authentic on the card. 10 on the auto. Tell us about this piece.
Yeah, really cool card. The last copy was 1 of 31. It was a PSA auth, and it did 21.9K. Some Curry collectors will actually pay premium for the 3 out of, just because of the legacy of the 3-point shot. It's one of those funny little quirks of cards, and when you hear it, you go, no way. But then you see the comps, and it does exist. So nice. I don't know if we'll see that multiplier tonight. I hope so, because, I always want to see us get good numbers.
16,895, 2 seconds to go for the 3 of 31. That's going to do it. 16,895 on the Curry. Cade Cunningham, 2021 National Treasures RPA. This is the 1 out of 99, the true RPA out of 99 with a nice 3-color Pistons patch right there. Great looking auto, except for he just lifted a little bit right there. No big deal. The card is a PSA 9 at 11,100. What has this card been comping at, Michael?
Yeah, again, like Paolo, one of those guys where he's so fun to watch in the court, and his market reflects that. I mean, the last time a PSA 9 sold, it did a little over 14,000. It's a pop 22 and a 9, so actually, decently available, which is cool. And 3-color patch, really awesome. Like you said, the one mark might be that auto having a little bit of fade, a little bit of lift.
Well, it's 11-1 right now. I love the amount of red on the patch, by the way. We have 4 seconds left to go. 11-1, 35 bids. No further action on the Cade. No further action. 11-1 is the buy price tonight. Oh, my goodness. PSA 9, 86 Fleer, Michael Jordan, rookie card. This is a very nice copy, sitting a little bit low on the cardboard canvas itself. But other than that, top corners and edge, beautiful. Side edges, gorgeous. No issues. Bottom, beautiful. I think the only thing keeping this from a 10 might be the vertical centering, Michael. 16,250. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you called it. That top bottom is just outside the range to get you into a 10, but this card is awesome beyond that. I mean, these typically do kind of 16 to 18,000, so I think we're about there, and it's just going to be about who cares and who's bidding and what we see, but I hope we get a little higher. Let's cross 17.
Let's see if we can. Oh, we do. 18,158 now with 3 seconds to go. 18,158. That's the buy price. Bid number 27 is our lucky winner of the Jordan PSA 9. Tampa says Vezina is on my grail list, and Jeff McMahon says the Pistons won 14 games last year. They have 40 wins and counting this year. Big turnaround there in Detroit. Victor Wembanyama, 2023 Crown Royal EuroLeague Gold Kaboom out of 10, Michael. Is this a rookie card PSA 10 here?
It is. It is considered a rookie because of the EuroLeague nature. And, this just shows that hype around Wembanyama. This would normally be someone comes over from Europe, you kind of ignore his European products, but people love Wemby so much that even these kind of secondary products have such a craze and such strong prices. The last time a 10 sold did 14,000.
11.9 on this right now. 38 bids, guys. 10 seconds to go. I don't know if I like this jersey version, but I guess that's what they wore over there. 12,000 now. Final month. 14,351 comes through. Bid number 42. It comes through on bid number 42. Sometimes when I rhyme by accident, I repeat it. All right, guys, let's keep on rolling here. Another Bill Russell rookie. This is a PSA 5.5. What was the one we saw last time? Was that a 5 last time?
PSA 4.
It was a 4. This is a 5.5, guys, and this is a blazer. I think for the grade, this might make Chris Sewell's Blazer division. I don't know. I'm not the commissioner of that division. He is, but this is gorgeous. Look at the color. Look at the almost no snow in the black. Centering is wonderful for the issue. Tough to find this card centered. Corners and edges. This is a great copy. 77.50, Michael. I love it. What about you?
Yeah, this is truly deserving of that E-sticker. I mean, beyond top 15%. These typically do around 7,700. I think we're going to go way past that. I mean, with this, 82. Do you sniff 9K, 10K?
93, 10.7, 10.951.
Right under the 11.
Yeah, you couldn't even, I kept on over talking you because the bids were coming in. I think we're going to get to 9. Never mind 9, Michael. How about 10.9? Wow, what a beautiful copy. Well deserved of that amount. All right, guys, 1996 Upper Deck record breaker auto, Michael Jordan, numbered 144 of 250. It is a BGS 9 on the card, a 9 on the auto. Michael, this is from Upper Deck Authenticated. Auto looks good to me. I don't know why they got to penalize it over there at Beckett. Looks good to me. What do you think? 10.750.
Yeah, I mean, I love these. All these SPX cards with the holograms, I think it's just such a cool optical effect that looks amazing in hand, and I really wish we had it back. Like you said, I don't think this deserves a 9 auto. This auto looks phenomenal. Last time one of these sold, it did 10.8, and I think we're going to match that, and maybe we hit 11.
We're right there, 10.750. Final moment to get a bid in, 2 seconds, 10,750. That's going to be it. No further action until you get to the next tab when we bring to you our third Michael Jordan rookie of the evening. This is an SGC 9.5 Mint Plus 86 Fleer, and this one does appear to be very well centered. What's something going on over here on the blue? That must be scratches on the slab, right? Otherwise, it wouldn't have graded so high.
Yeah.
I don't really know what's wrong with this card. 21,212, Michael. 27 seconds. Did you get a chance to look at this in hand?
I didn't get to see it in hand. This is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, this card looks so stunning. And I think that this is one where if you look beyond the grade and you don't care about the SGC 9.5, this is absurd. I mean, 29 is a comp. Did we hit that? I hope so.
I hope so. Well, let's see. 21,555, 21,655. That's going to be it. 21,655 on this SGC 9.5 MJ 86 Fleer rookie. And I alluded to this card earlier when we saw the Kobe and the LeBron. Here's the Michael Jordan 05 exquisite game-worn jersey patch auto numbered 42 of 100. This card, the card only grades a 5. The auto only grades a 9, which is just silly. That auto it's wonderful. Come on, auto graders. Get some consistency already. Beautiful card. I don't know why it's a 5 or a 9. Is there something? What's that? Just light? Oh, is that a chip or is that a light reflection?
That might be light on the back, but on the front top edge there is some chipping. Okay. You know, again, to get to a 5 is harsh, but for me, look at that patch. I mean, that is amazing. Amazing.
$17,700, guys. 5 seconds to go. 50 bids. I sold one of these about 10 years ago for under $2,000. $18,655 is the price for this card today. Let's keep on rolling. Notice I just slipped in what I sold mine for about 10 years ago. We have a 2017 Prism Gold rookie Donovan Mitchell BGS 9.5, numbered 8 of 10, you guys, at $14,951. 50 bids, 35 seconds left in this auction. Michael, Donovan Mitchell, is he still very popular amongst collectors in the hobby?
He's really blown up. He's a guy who really benefited from going to a different team. He always was good in Utah, but he went to the Cavs, and it's just meshing, and they're doing amazing. And his market has really responded as a result. I mean, this card has really jumped up. You're kind of seeing this do about 16,000 was the last sale. We might even beat that right here.
Well, let's see what happens. 14,951. 5 seconds to go. 14,951 holding, and sold. 14,951. Guys, you might only see one tab left, but don't worry, there are still 9 more to go. We're going to bring up a new window. This is the Josh Allen 2018 National Treasures RPA. This is the jersey numbered version, Emerald, I believe, 17 of 17, Michael. Jersey number to the jersey number and jersey number to the jersey number. This is an eBay 101, as you might say, but hey, let's face it, MC's way too classy to put that in the title. 26 seconds left, 14-4, Michael, for the 9-5. What do you think?
I think this is awesome. I mean, to get the jersey number 17 to 17 is cool. You get a 3-color patch, really clean auto, BGS 9.5. It checks every single box possible. The last one of these did 14,000. The last time this exact card came up.
Whoa, 27.3 from 15 grand to 27.3 for the jersey number, Michael. Holy mackerel. And 2 people were 30,107. 30,107, you guys. That is just bonkers madness. Wow. All right. Is this where we're going? Let me see here.
We're going. Yeah. That was awesome. I mean, you talk about that, what, 3x in 10 seconds?
Unbelievable. But we got to keep going. Back to the vintage collection from the consigner. This is a PSA 3 51 Bowman Mickey Mantle, one and only, his true rookie card. And this one, if you ignore that bottom left corner and the top right corner, this thing is a stunner. Side to side centering is beautiful. Top to bottom, it's a little bit high, but the image is nice and clear. That name bar is free of anything, any print defect whatsoever. Just gorgeous, Michael. 13.6, great deal. I love it. Do you love it?
I love it. One of the best images ever put on a card.
Love it. 14,655 now for the PSA 3. This card is, I think this is an opportunity where somebody got themselves an absolute beauty because they went low grade, high eye appeal, despite that lower left corner. All right. This is one of my favorite cards in the auction. I've never owned one of these, and I really coveted it a few years ago. It wouldn't fit into my collection anymore, but a 1998 Topps Finest, the man, but the refractor version out of 75. A 1998 Ken Griffey Jr. refractor out of 75 copies, PSA 10 Pop 4. This is a grail. This is a beast, Michael. 12,051. What are your thoughts?
I think this is amazing. It looks so cool. Such a key insert. Last time one of these sold was about 3 years ago, and it did 15,000. So I hope we cross that mark.
Let's see what happens here. This is a beast, you guys. Again, Pop 4 for a key Ken Griffey Jr. refractor. 12,051, 42 bids now, 12,151, $18,988. We jumped 50%. I am not surprised. This card is an absolute monster. Congratulations to both sides of that. The winner doesn't have many chances to find that card, and the seller did well. Here's a PSA 8 1979 OPC Wayne Gretzky rookie card, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. I looked at it earlier, guys. The centering is wonderful. It's only a tad high. Side to side is just beautiful. That oil drop is almost perfectly placed in the circle. I say almost only because you see a slight shadow off the bottom of the legs there. It's hard to see. I think the yellow plate was a little bit to the right. The word Edmonton, very nice. A couple of lighter marks there, but this card is just gorgeous. The back is super clean. 12,100, Michael. I think it's already doing really well, but maybe one more little bid. What do you think?
I think, yeah, let's get a cheeky bid in there to close it out.
We could get to 13,000 here. I wouldn't be surprised. 4 seconds now, 12-1. Will we see one more bid? No, we don't. 65th bid takes it home for $12,100. Perhaps that little bit of high centering held it back a bit. Our second, Cade Cunningham RPA from 2021 National Treasures, numbered 41 of 99. But this is a PSA 10 Pop 3, Michael. We're at 20,255. Holy mackerel, 20 grand for the Cade Cunningham. 40 wins this year so far. Big thanks to Jeff McMahon for that information. Cade Cunningham, over to you, Michael.
Yeah, I mean, this is amazing. I mean, to see a card perform this well on a guy who's leading a turnaround of a team. And I mean, 3-color patch, technically, in that top right corner. You know what I'm noticing here, Jeremy, is he has that same lift in the auto that he did on the PSA 9. So I'm wondering if that's not a flaw, but just kind of how he signs.
Yeah.
And it's not something to be concerned about. So,
just a pressure thing.
yeah, we'll see where this goes.
There's a bit to 22-101, 23-856, 23-856 on the Cade. And I love how this one has even more red than the last one has, which I really, really like that. All right, here, God, it's just banger after banger, guys. Final 5 cards of the night. Wow, Michael, this has gone by really fast. 1996-97 Flair Showcase Rose Zero Legacy Collection rookie card, Kobe Bryant. Only 150 copies produced. That's not a lot for a rookie card. This is number 116. It's a BGS 9 on the card with 2 9.5s. It's only 0.5 away from a gem mint, Michael. 15.555. Over to you.
Yeah, I mean, people love these legacy collections. They have such a cool, unique look to them. And if you're building out that robust Kobe rookie collection, like this is one of your grails that you are chasing.
8 seconds to go. Still at 15,555. Running out of time to get those bids in. 3 seconds now. There's a big bid to 17,248 from 15,555. That's going to take it home. It's a beautiful Kobe. I admit, it's not my favorite design card of all time, but it's still a beautiful card. Still very, very nice. My goodness. Tom Brady's SP Authentic Future Watch rookie out of 1,250 copies produced. This is a BGS 9.5, numbered 133 of 1,250. We're at 8,988. Michael, can you give us some comp information on these? It's not the rarest card, but they don't come up every single day either.
Yeah, you know, you'll see one every kind of 2 months or so. And these have actually been on an uptrend. They were doing like around 9 to 10,000 for a long time, but over the last few months, they've climbed up 11, 11.2, and the last one did 12,900. So I think we've got some room to go here, and I hope we see it go.
Well, we're at 89.88 here. We have 10 seconds left to go. 36 bids. 11.2 now. 11.717 on the BGS 9.5 and 11.817. Cheeky bid number 40 comes in at the end and takes home this beautiful SP Authentic Tom Brady rookie card. Another Michael Jordan. This is the 04 game used patch, game worn jersey patch auto out of 100. This is a Pop 3 PSA 9. Patch is very nice. Auto, some slight fade, I would say, but beautiful patch right there. 28 of 100. Great looking card. 31,100, Michael. It's a lot. I mean, compared to what the 05 sold for, is the 04 worth that much more than the 05?
I mean, you're talking about a tough grade, right? With that little bit of metallic surface. We saw that earlier in the night with the Kobe. I mean, these can get really tough surface grades. Last 2 sales were BGS 9s. They did 38 and 36 respectively. I hope we beat that because PSA 9 with 3-color patch.
5 seconds. 5. Oh, do we beat it? 40,959. 41,259. 41. Have we called $1 million worth of cards yet tonight? Because we must be getting close.
That was the goal tonight was to hit a mill. I haven't texted Mike to see what the live tally is, but it's feeling good.
Well, Mr. MC himself, if you are in the chat, I mean, it would be a feather, never mind a feather in your guys' cap at MC Sports Cards, but it would be a feather in my cap to call $1 million in cards tonight. I'd love to know. This is a 2005 Bowman Chrome First Prospect Red Refractor, Justin Verlander, 5 copies made. This is 4 of 5. SGC 9, 10 on the auto. Auto looks pretty good. It's hard to see if it has faded a bit. It might have some fade there, Michael. 4,850, 5,600 now. You can close this one out.
I mean, we got to go higher. This man might be the last 300 game winner to ever live. Oh my goodness.
18,660. 18,660, and that came in after MC himself let us know with the green check mark that $1 million night has been secured here on MC Sports Cards on the showcase version. That's a feather in all of our caps, especially you guys in the chat for being here for the ride. And we can breathe now before we watch this 1999 first edition Shadowless Hollow Charizard cell in an SGC 10 holder gem mint. We're at $42,655, Michael. I think we must be at 1.1 million by this time, especially when, well, actually, his total might include 42,000 on this one, so maybe not. But as Brett S says, $1 million MC Monday. Linda's first is congratulating MC. Civilized Sir with a cookie monster. No, it's not Cookie Monster, but welcome to the show, Civilized Sir. Big night here on MC Monday Showcase. Big night on the Sports Cards Live YouTube channel. We have called over $1 million in live auctions tonight. What a bunch of action, Michael. Tell us what you think about this CGC 10 Charizard.
I mean, if you're a Pokemon guy, like, this is it. Yes, there are earlier playtest cards. Yes, there are earlier Japanese cards. There are promo cards, but this is it. This is what started the phenomenon in the US. This is what birthed the Pokemon Mania. I mean, the first edition Charizard is a grail since basically the day it came out, and that status has only grown over time. And these cards command insane premiums because remember, these are meant to be played with. These are not meant to be in Gem Mint 10 condition. This is insane. These do kind of between like 40 to 50 in a CGC 10. And we've been ticking up since we've been talking, Jeremy. So I don't know. That 50 is looking pretty nice right now.
42,655, 42.8, 183 bids, 42.8, 4 seconds to go. Still at 42.8, and 42.8 is going to end the auction tonight. MC Mondays, showcase style, here on Sports Cards Live with the crystal ball, Mr. Michael Hathaway, and MC himself in the chat. The first $1 million night for MC Sports Cards on eBay, and perhaps one of the very few $1 million nights in the history of eBay by one seller. This is a monumentous auction and evening, everybody. I'm glad you're all a part of this in the chat, whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Instagram. I got to start saying X more. What a night, Michael. 42.8 on this one right here. Holy moly, what an evening. You want to give us some closing thoughts?
I mean, that was amazing. And what I loved is we saw cards from all over, from 1909 to 2024. It was so fun. Inserts, vintage, rare autos, like just everything. And I mean, can we talk about that Verlander 5Xing in the last 5 seconds? Just
here.
Amazing.
Brett S says, I'm exhausted. Try being the guy calling this, okay? Like, talking about being exhausted. I hear you, Brett. I am too. Card Killer. Always good to see Card Killer in the chat. Fun night. You bet, my brother. You bet. Linda's first. Thanks, Jeremy Michael. Great night for MC again. No doubt about it. Kyle Fergus says, does MC show items that get paid for like Slab Sharks does? I don't know. I think MC does talk about these things. I don't know, but you can always send them an email. Kyle Fergus, you can go to mcsportscards.com and let them know or ask them any questions about how they run the show if you would like to. No doubt. Eric Young says, fun show. Turpin Forcer tells you that the hobby is alive and well. Yes, it is. Good night, Jeff McMahon. Thank you for being here. Turpin Forcer, good to see you as well. Michael, any other closing thoughts?
And Mike just put in the chat, but yeah, I mean, we're pretty good about when it comes to these auctions. We do like to give people information because obviously, look, people use comps and they use our comps to guide their own purchasing and selling decisions. And so we definitely take that as a responsibility to, be open and upfront about, hey, this got paid, this didn't get paid. Use that information in your own decision making.
Right.
So,
and Michael, I just want to jump in and say that I have actually seen MC's account call out non-paying bidders on Instagram. So he takes it as far as you can. He's actually, I believe MC Sports Cards is really the pioneer of, as far as consignment sellers go, of calling out non-paying bidders. So just a wonderful organization at MC Sports Cards. Thank you, Jacob Dahl. Appreciate that. Robert Scott is a congratulations for the milestone night. Thanks, Robert. Always good to see you. Jake Dahl, another congrats. Thank you, Jake Dahl. Laura, what a wonderful couple of days for all and present with you, Jeremy. Thank you, Laura. Always good to have you in the chat. You've been such a loyal viewer for so long now. Turpin Force says, MC don't play. They are legit. They are as legit as it gets for consignment companies on eBay. And I love when I see him call out a non-paying bidder. We don't see that very often by any consignment seller. And I do think MC is the pioneer, the leader in that department. Civilized Sir says MC Sports Cards is great. Awesome guys, can confirm Did a deal with Mike in the past. Congrats, guys. Thank you, Civilized Sir. Very nice comment right there. Michael, we are coming up on 2 hours. So why don't you give a little spiel quick on how to consign cards to MC? Well, you can see it right below us here on the screen, guys. www.mcsportscards.com. You can go through there. It's really all you need to know. But Michael, wrap it up in about 20 seconds if you can. Let's wrap this show up.
Yeah, awesome consignment portal over on the website, mcsportscards.com. If you have some questions, like maybe you've never consigned before, you have some higher dollar items and you want to inquire about showcase, fixed price, always feel free to send us an email, info@mcsportscards.com. Reach out on Instagram, consign_with_MC. But really, that website is amazing. We continuously improve it, and it's going to give you everything you need to start accessing the value of your cards.
Right on. Kyle Stewart on Instagram. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us on the gram. All right, we're going to wrap up. Congratulations to Mike Kantz of MC Sports Cards and the whole team over there. And I got to say, I'm just proud to be a part of the team here on MC Monday Showcase Nights. Once a month here we do this, usually the third Monday of each month. So we'll hopefully see you guys back here next time as well. Although I'll let you both know, next month is the Toronto Expo. And I think as long as this auction in April ends on the 22nd, I think it will. That'll actually be the 21st will be the third Monday. So Mr. MC, if you can hear me, hopefully it's the 21st, not the 28th, although I can do it either night. I'll be flying home on the 27th. Okay, enough of that. Brett S., thanks for being here. Lantern Cards, good to see you, Turner. Thanks for being here. That's it, guys. This episode of MC Mondays Live Showcase Edition on the Sports Cards Live YouTube channel for March the 24th, 2025. On behalf of the Crystal Ball, Michael Hathaway, and myself, thank you, Mr. Mike Kantz. I see it. We will mark it in the calendar. This show is now over.